everyone. So you're in the break room with Nurse Nia, and today I'm bringing you 3 tips on how you can be successful on NCLEX. So I know you're looking like this right now. Come on, we've all been there. But you can do this. If you use these 3 tips and you study as hard as possible, then you'll be successful on NCLEX. Like, I can almost guarantee you that, okay? So let's get right into it. One of my favorite websites, well, they have an app also, was YouWorld. YouWorld was an amazing tool in helping me pass NCLEX, okay? So YouWorld is basically a 2,000 question test bank in which you can purchase a certain amount of days worth of trials. So I did the 30-day trial for $120, and that's all I really needed. I touched on about 700 to 800 questions in the course of a month and 10 days. So I studied from June the 1st to July the 10th, and then I took the NCLEX on July 11th, and it cut off in 75 questions. So basically, with YouWorld, the questions are higher caliber questions. So it comes with 2 self-assessments that basically tell you your chances of passing NCLEX. So don't be discouraged if you score kind of low on those, because it's not an end-all be-all, and it's kind of just building on whatever areas that you're lacking in, okay? So they're high caliber questions. Don't be discouraged. Continue to crunch on questions from other places and other resources, and you'll be fine, okay? So it goes from a 30-day trial all the way up to a 730-day trial, which I think is just extensive. Let's be clear. You do not need 730 days of YouWorld. Don't do that. All right. So it has really in-depth rationales and explanations. So anytime you get a question wrong, even though the other answers look right, it'll tell you why that was the best answer. Okay. It also has really vivid illustrations to help you master content. So it'll show you the EKG rhythms. It'll also show you like how to care for certain, what do we talk about in med surg? So how to care for colostomy bags, how to know when somebody is hyperkalemic, DKA, and things of that sort. So I think YouWorld was just a great resource. I would say whichever area that you're lacking in, those are the questions that I would drill the most often, okay? So my next tool was the NCLEX review, the comprehensive review from ATI. So basically, if you have access to any ATI exams through your school, I would definitely say continue to do those questions, crunch over those questions, because those rationales are also amazing. This book touches on completely everything. If you had the live review, everything that your instructor touched on the live review is within this comprehensive book. How long is this book? It really doesn't matter how long it is, but it's about 312 pages. And then in the back you have, of course, in true nursing fashion, another comprehensive exam, okay? So as many questions as you can do, please do them. You see how much I've marked this book up? That's how your book should look, okay? You should make sure you're exhausting every resource that you have. Lastly, we have Saunders, which is huge, the NCLEX review. This is the 6th edition. I think the latest edition is the 7th edition, and you can find that online for about $67.99, okay? You can find it at any bookstore, honestly, or you can just purchase it on Amazon. Saunders is amazing in that you can see how thick it is and how much content it covers, okay? So if you scroll through, you see that you start with fundamentals. You work your way into maternity, then into pediatrics, and then, of course, adult health, which is med surg. And it touches on everything from oncology to gastrointestinal, endocrine system, cardiovascular, renal, respiratory, and neurological, okay? Mental health comes last. And, of course, at the end, you have yet another comprehensive exam, okay? So make sure you're taking all these comprehensive exams serious. Pick the best answers, try to eliminate answers, and use all of the testing tools that you've already been given in your nursing courses, okay? Of course, Elsevier also has other resources that you can reach out to. These are also high caliber questions, kind of comparable to the Hearst review. I heard Kaplan's really good review also, but these are questions of that caliber, okay, that'll really prepare you for NCLEX. So the last thing I'm going to say about YouWorld is that it basically mirrors NCLEX. So on test day, it helps to kind of relieve some of that stress and anxiety that we all feel as nurses. Come on, let's be for real. So basically it mirrors it. It looks just like the exam. So when the first question pops up on the NCLEX, I was almost shocked, like, oh wow, this looks just like YouWorld. So that kind of helped calm me and helped me clear my mind and helped me to be able to think through my questions. It kind of took the edge off, if that makes any sense. So basically I took my exam. It took me about 2 hours and maybe 17 minutes to do 75 questions. And when it cut off, y'all, literally my heart dropped. I just was like, I just didn't know how to feel. And like, I know we're nursing students are all too familiar with that feeling after every fundamentals exam or adult health med surg exam, pharmacology exam. We pretty much, had that little discouraged feeling or that uncertainty feeling. I want you to be confident in your knowledge and what you know. You've made it this far. You can do this, okay? NCLEX is another exam. We've taken 1,000 exams to get to this point. So you know that you can do this, okay? So after you pass the NCLEX, thank me later. Please leave a comment below. Press that like button and subscribe to In the Break Room with Nurse Nia. Thank you for your time. I love you all, and study, study, study.